Would you rather spend a few weeks brightening the lives of children in Peru, interning in a field you may pursue after graduation, or learning about animation and then going to Disney World? It's a difficult decision, and one I wish I'd had to make when I was in high school. I'm Lauren Gilchrist, and today I'm at Pacelli Catholic High School in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, to learn about the innovative and hands-on JTerm they've integrated into their curriculum. Let's go take a look.
January term at Pacelli Catholic High School started in around 2012. A team was tasked with the idea of trying to bring something different to our high school. We ended up stumbling upon University High School in Indiana, and we found some of their options intriguing, what they offered as far as their programs go.
They started telling us about what the kids were doing, and it all of a sudden hit me that, wow, this is what a school should be. It was to the point where I was almost choked up a little bit, that this is the way things can really be.
We took the ideas that we got from that school, brought them back here, discussed them, and really started implementing some new changes. All the classes that are offered are classes that you cannot take any other time. So these are not your normal math classes or science classes. The students are immersed in one single subject during that 2 weeks.
So it's really important that we pick classes that the teachers like, but then we also find classes that the kids will be interested in taking.
In this 2 weeks, a group of students are putting on a full-scale musical.
What we're doing here, Lego history, you get to learn about Legos and use your brain to engineer things.
A language immersion down in Guadalajara.
We've taken a class to Disney World after we studied the history of Disney animation.
It's the evolution of dance.
Military history.
There's stuff like Winter Wonderland where you can be very active outside. You get to do skiing, ice skating.
Those are a class about video games.
We did an improv comedy class.
This year we have a Peru trip. It's a mission style trip.
They pack up, they go to Peru for 2 weeks, and they help out, do a bunch of charity service.
You know you can't do so much to exactly change their lives, but you're there to make them happy for a while. It impacted me so much that my family has decided to sponsor 2 of the kids, so I will be able to be in their lives still and help them out.
I'm teaching around the world in 10 days. We're studying about different cultures. We get an appreciation for cultural customs. Today we're cooking biscotti. I think through this particular experience, students open their minds and their hearts to other cultures.
I had ideas in my head for what we could do without having to do too much prepping, and so we picked Narnia for this one. They are building the sets, making the props, the costumes, everything, and learning the show in 2 weeks. I think JTerm is invaluable. The JTerm just gives them that break.
Getting the JTerm in there really helps the students see both their teachers from a different perspective, but also the learning from a different perspective. It also gets them to that critical thinking level of analysis and synthesis and really evaluating what they're doing. And then getting them ready, going into a project-based world where they have to do a project and it has to be done at a high level. JTerm really affords us that opportunity.
I am seeing kids expand so much and stepping into leadership roles.
I've seen a change in the maturity level of the kids.
January and February can be very difficult times in schools because of the psychological stress and the strain on the students. JTerm has allowed us to take that breath, to take a break, and then you bring the kids back into second semester and the attitudes are more positive, the kids are more excited, they want to be here, and more importantly, they want to be successful. And I think JTerm has a factor in creating that.
As you can see, JTerm at Pacelli has been highly successful. Parents, teachers, and students have all found this fresh and specialized term to be a welcome change. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Education Innovations. Keep checking back for more creative ideas that can transform your school.